We are live at the 2021 Three-Wall Ball Championships. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to a sunny, beautiful day here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're at the Strat. We're just outside, and we are enjoying some paddleball, some three-wall racquetball, some one-wall racquetball, and some three-wall, one-wall handball. It's all action here outside the Strat. It's been a lot of fun. So many people in attendance. These courts have been packed all week long. Well, we're reaching the point where medals are decided and some cash prizes are decided too. And in store for us this afternoon, we're going to be enjoying what could be a tantalizing matchup. We have two players who you would probably know from indoor tournaments. Momo Zelada, the owner of Formula Flow, and Brenda Laime. Both of those are well known indoor, but they have been playing outdoor for the last year or so as well. They came here last year, participated for the first time. I don't think the results is what they expected, but they've played very smart yesterday in their quarterfinal. And here they are taking on, well, one Hall of Famer and one who will be a Hall of Famer, Greg Solis and Janelle Tisinger-Ledkins. Tisinger-Ledkins, 8 months pregnant. Unreal. She's out here participating and playing extremely well. Solis, already in the Hall of Fame, has won pretty much everything. But they're facing a tricky test. Favorites, Tisinger-Ledkins and Solis, no surprise there. But Laime and Zelada have shown what they're capable of. Tisinger-Ledkins and Solis played very well yesterday, very smart. Janelle on the left restricted her movement, cut off balls early so that she didn't have to chase them. Solis covered a lot of court, but did so very well. Looks like we're ready. Zelada serving first. And a skip ball from Solis. Joining me for this match, Todd Boss of Pro Racquetball Stats. Todd, you know outdoor so well. We were just talking about how successful Solis and Tisinger-Ledkins are. They're going to be tested, I think, today, though.
Good to be here. Good to see you again, Tim. No, Solis is a Hall of Famer. He's got won a number of outdoor national championships. Janelle, she's still active, so she's a future Hall of Famer. She's one of the most accomplished women's players ever.
Solis is active too, by the way.
Technically, yes. That's a good point. He wasn't active for a while, so they decided to put him in the Hall of Fame.
Thank you.
Yeah, but to answer your question, yeah, they're going to face a little bit of a challenge here. You know, Zelada's an East Coaster. He's been active on the East Coast outdoor courts near his home and at the Stratton Woods Park. And Brenda has been playing there in the Northern Virginia area as well. So these guys have gotten some time together. Admittedly, they're a little bit newer to the game, but you know, Mauricio hails from Bolivia, where they play a lot of froton, and he certainly has played outdoor in the past.
That's a smart shot.
That's a great shot right there.
And one of the things I noticed about Zelada and Laime is they didn't overswing yesterday. A lot of indoor players come to outdoor. They try to rip the winners. And you saw there Zelada taking some pace off the ball and just hitting it in the right spot.
I agree.
Laime doesn't that time, though.
She flies that one. No, I couldn't say it better. Indoor players have a tendency to try to go bottom board, and every time they see a shot that's floating, because they're used to trying to kill those floaters in the indoor game. And a lot of times the smarter shot is to take pace off, hit the equivalent of a lob serve in outdoor, which kind of hits up high off the front wall, floats into the back, and forces a defensive shot out of your opponents. Interestingly here, you don't normally see the female player playing on the left-hand side in outdoor. And that's going to force some interesting choices out of their opposing team here when it comes to serving. Great get.
Unlucky from Solis, but good shot from Laime. Interesting, they're both double serving Solis on the right side.
Yeah, Janelle is so good on the service return. That might be a conscious choice. Boy, Mauricio's really hitting that ball. Yeah, that's skipped in. Oh, yeah, they should appeal.
Yeah, I thought it was a skip too.
Yeah, they got the call.
Line judges overrule that decision.
I mean, so you don't see a lot of outdoor people hitting with the kind of pace that Mauricio's putting on it right now. But, ooh, yeah, hits the sidewall. That being said, Solis, he's a veteran, and in his day, he really put a charge into the ball. A tendency for a lot of indoor players to avoid, though, is to try to overhit, to try to go bottom board every time, to try to hit these, those rollout reverse pinch winners all the time. We see a player like Daniel De La Rosa, who is very successful on the outdoor circuit. He's able to do that. He's one of the few that are routinely successful in doing that.
Good start. It's 4-4.
Might have been out. That's a great.
Wow.
That is a great change of pace shot. That is 20 years of outdoor experience from Solis right there. By the time Zelada caught up with that ball, he was nearly over to the one-wall court. Oh,
Too
wow.
good. Tisinger-Ledkins, one step and a flick of the wrist. So much court to cover if you're too far back. Zelada got caught out, side out. And a skip ball half out.
Yeah. So Brenda has a ton of pace. And she hit that right at Janelle, and Janelle, right at her feet, she couldn't adjust. That's kind of a little bit surprising that we didn't get that. That's more of a shot that I'd expect. I didn't think that Brenda got that. Well,
she did. What a get.
Yeah, wow.
She retrieved it, kept it alive. Tisinger-Ledkins put it in the floor.
So,
side out.
Interesting choice here. We see a front-to-back defensive configuration from the Bolivian team here. Well, the native Bolivian team, that is. A lot of times you see this you see indoor players play a front to back because either that or people that are used to playing long wall, because that's really your strategy. And it leaves open some holes that they need to watch out for, especially if you have shooters in the front who can really hit the corners. So that's something to watch out for here.
6 serving 4.
Nice.
7-4. 3 skips so far from Solis. And they're going down the middle, but slightly to the right of Tisinger-Ledkins, forcing Solis to hit a backhand. And
yeah.
he hit that. That was
nice
comfortably
shot.
out, I thought. He didn't let it go, and Laime hits out the door on the left side.
So one thing, and this is a generalization, so apologies in advance if you think I'm stereotyping, but a lot of outdoor players are incredibly forehand dominant, especially in the doubles game where you can really just stick and hit almost no backhands. What you see here is Laime doing a great job of sticking it on Solis's backhand and really making him hit an uncomfortable shot. Ooh.
Now you miss hit from Zelada.
Now you don't see that though with Janelle, because Janelle, as we all know, has a number of incredible accomplishments in the indoor game. She has a much more mature and well-formed backhand. Ooh. Might ask for an avoidable there.
Avoidable is called and given. No argument from Laime and Zelada. I think that's the right call. See a lot more players swing through in outdoor than indoor. That was a good hold, I think.
Yeah, it's almost a cultural thing. It's almost like they're offended when someone asks for a hinder or asks for a call. It's just kind of a mindset. Did that hit Janelle?
No, Laime wanted it short.
I'm not sure what happened there. It might have hit the seam. So there's these little tiny metal seams right at the corner, and a lot of times if the ball hits that, it bounces very oddly.
We're going to have an appeal for a short serve. One disagrees, one agrees. Call stands. So a point. 7 serving 8.
Great
Smart
shot. Excellent, quote-unquote outdoor shot from primarily an indoor player there.
Well, and he knows that Tisinger-Ledkins isn't as mobile as she would normally be, and taking advantage of that.
Another good shot, forcing a stab from Solis. Ooh, got lucky. They might asking for a hinder there.
Little crack on the left side from Solis. Good rally, but another point for Tisinger-Ledkins.
Yeah, Brenda might have had a legit claim for a hinder there on that as the ball came across through, but they didn't belabor it. Yeah.
Overswinging that time, Laime.
Yeah, kind of flew that one.
And 9 serving 8, really moving along quickly in this first game.
Boy, I tell you, Tim, these games, they go so fast. Oh, great.
What hands?
Great get.
Late call, late out call.
Yeah.
Solis did well to keep that alive.
These points are so fast that it's hard to just do analysis of point to point, and then boom, the next point's already going. There's no dilly-dallying in outdoor. That's
another unforced error from Laime. Yeah, there's no, long pauses before serves. There's no 2 serves. You only get 1 serve, so that eliminates all the short serves.
Yep.
There's no towel timeouts, so it really is a quicker game.
Yep.
Out the door, great shot, Solis. Yep. They're starting to find some rhythm. It's 12 serving 8.
Yeah, I think
surprised
they need a timeout.
No timeout. Yeah.
I think Team Formula Flow should get a little pause here. Your Hall of Famers are kind of on a roll here. I think if you see another point here, you'll see a timeout for certain. Out.
And it is another unforced error from Laime, just overswinging a little bit. She needs to go back to what she was doing earlier in the match, which was just hit the front wall, keep it deep.
I mean, I like the passing shot attempt. She's just kind of overcooking it a little bit.
That's better.
All right, and she gets paid off because Solis kind of overpowers it out.
So, side out. It's 8-13. This is certainly a game of runs.
Yep. Well, I thought they were going to change tactics, but now they're going to sit here. Wow, that hit the very top of the court.
What a great shot. Was that called out?
That was out on the right.
Ah.
All right, let's see who Brenda serves to here. Good serve. All right, got to take advantage of that. Yep.
Through the legs from Zelada, but
nope.
Up and out. It's not coming off that back wall.
I'm having a hard time pinpointing what I think. They're just getting a little sloppy here. They were in control of this game, and suddenly they're not. That's a great serve. Wow.
That's a great shot. I was just going to say, I think going down the middle is the solution because it puts it on the back end of Solis. Tisinger-Ledkins has to step over a couple steps. She only wants to take 1. That's a great shot.
Yep. Even a diving Greg Solis couldn't get to that ball.
So side out, no points earned, 8-13.
So fun fact about Greg, he learned to play because he has an older brother who was a very solid player. And his whole goal was to try to be able to beat his brother.
What a shot. What a rally. Excellent job from Zelada and Laime.
He eventually was able to not only beat his brother, but teamed up with his brother to win one of his many outdoor national champion titles. So here you see the front to back strategy. Now, see, yeah.
I mean, you're so used to in indoor the wide angle,
yep.
right? And Laime needs to go a little bit more of a cross court as opposed to a wide angle. If you're going high, that cross court will become too wide.
I think, she's missed that shot, and she missed it again right there. She's missed that shot a number of times. She's close, though. And just a very small adjustment is either going to have that shot drop in if she hits it tighter, or if she hits it a little more wide, she'll catch the sidewall, and that would put it deep in the back. Oh, hit balls in the court. There we go. So she's just, just slightly off on that shot.
Solis hit himself.
Yeah.
Why is that a replay?
Did it hit the...
Oh,
no.
okay. Like, wait, what? Is this a new rule I don't know?
Well, what's one of the old man divisions where they get a
CPRT.
Yeah, they get a
you get a mulligan
serve.
Right. That was last year. I saw that happen. A craziest situation. We were doing a stream and it changed the whole match. They got the mulligan and got to redo it and won the match point because of it.
Yeah, I mean, oh, great get. Can take advantage.
Wow.
Oh, Mauricio hits it right at him. Look at the pace.
Tisinger-Ledkins puts it out. She hasn't made many mistakes in this first game. Excellent rally again.
Yeah. Momo's really hitting these balls flat. I mean, the way his stroke mechanics make for, what we like to call a heavy ball. Not a lot of curve, not a lot of movement, just fast and with strong and pace.
This time it's Solis who powers it out the back.
So their strategy there, clearly Solis is not that Solis doesn't have a good backhand, but it's not as good as his forehand. And you force him to hit that backhand, you're going to get opportunities. Yeah,
there's another.
He just pushed that one into the ground.
The middle seems to be working for Zelada Laime.
As Freddie Ramirez likes to say, the middle solves the riddle.
Unless you're Zelada in the middle, taking a swing and a miss, half out, 11-14.
All right, so Zelada's going to take a position over here. I think maybe he's going to try to work. He's there because he's working about Solis hitting that pinch shot. Ooh,
that's a great shot.
Great shot, Brenda.
Again, the middle seems to be working for this Formula Flow team.
Well, you said it yourself. We have some mobility issues on the court. And so if Greg can't cover that middle shot, then it's a winner every time. And they're starting to see this. I sense a strategy for him. I don't think yeah. Just thought about asking for a hinder for a split second.
Okay, 14-12, here we go.
This game's gotten close real quick. Just in. Excellent serve.
And Tisinger-Ledkins had all the time in the world. Yeah. Deep side from her. She buries it into the floor. Half out.
So if you notice there, Greg moves to his right to cover that. And if you watch Janelle, she moved her feet to take over. They move in. You move in unison, left to left, right to right, just like a doubles team in tennis.
What a pickup from Tisinger. And just hands. Like that, Solis puts it down and takes the first game 15-12. Well, we've got some action. It's close. I thought it would be. We'll be back in just a couple minutes.
And I play with passion.
I play to be a role model for the kids.
I play for the adrenaline.
I play for the love of the game.
And we're back, everybody. Tim Baghurst, Todd Boss joining you for what has turned out to be quite an entertaining match between Greg Solis, Janelle Tisinger-Ledkins against Brenda Laime and Momo Zelada. Momo and Brenda played very well yesterday, very strategic. And Todd, we're seeing two indoor players starting to figure out the outdoor game and really test two of the greatest players to ever play this game.
You know, I attributed this to, at least on Mauricio's side. You know, he was a student of Dan Fowler, who was a regular touring pro in the mid 90s. Very much of a technician on the court. You know, he had a lot of solid talent, but he really was a kind of a cerebral player. He thought a lot about it. And when you look at Mauricio's stroke, he swings like Fowler. He plays his game like Fowler. And so when you get a guy like that, he's looking at a shot, he's watching other people play, and he's like, oh, okay, I know exactly what shot to do, and he's making adjustments on the fly.
A couple of points for Solis early.
Well,
look at the hands from Tisinger-Ledkins.
Yeah,
beautiful shot.
Can't beat that. So you just can't let her set her feet and hit those shots. She's going to bury them every time. Excellent shot.
Look at that. She knows what she's doing, and if she gets the ball near her, she puts it away.
And maybe we see now why they're double serving, a Hall of Famer, Greg. Most time in mixed, you're working the female side.
Excellent rally.
Well, that's not a bad shot from Mauricio there.
Yeah, overhead jamming Tisinger-Ledkins. So 4 points scored against them. Let's see if they can get some points. Zelada serving.
Out.
Oh, that's just crucial, right? You only get one serve.
Yep.
You have to get it in play.
Yeah, that's a tough one, especially with. Oh, well.
Nice shot.
Now that was kind of an excuse me winner.
Yeah, it was a little bit lucky, but we'll give him the credit. He got his racket on it. He hit the front wall, side out.
To racquetball court 2, please. And Mr. Geis, I've got your clipboard. Thank you.
A little bit of communication.
Wow, that backhand is starting to find its way to that front wall. Less errors from Solis in the second game. Really settled down, 5-0.
Yeah, maybe he heard me. He got mad, and so now he's hitting all of his backhands.
What a serve. What a get, Laime. Not that time. Out the door by Tisinger-Ledkins. That's just smart outdoor play.
Yeah, no, Laime covered enough ground there for about 5 or 6 indoor points.
Well, just over to our left, Mike Coulter wanders by. I want to say a big thank you to him for all of the efforts to make this tournament so special each and every year. Really is a tremendous event. If you've never been here, you should. It's so much fun.
Good get. Get up there.
Smart play.
That's a really nice play.
Laime, we all knew what Laime was doing, and that's where Laime needs to know. Everybody knows what I'm doing. I'm going to do the opposite of what everybody thinks I'm going to do.
You know, if you're in the, I think the lesson learned there is, especially with these two players, they've both established that they can hit pinch shots from up in the front court. So if you're up there, hit a pass, hit a deep ball. See what Mauricio's doing right there? Driving it down the middle. You're not going to hit a pinch shot, bury a pinch shot on that ball. And there's no reason why Laime can't do the same thing. All right, let's see what we see here. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, it was going out, I think.
Well, her camp told her it was going to be in.
Yeah, but you say that so that they don't go, oh, I should have left it.
No. You say that so that to try to get into their heads. Oh yeah, you totally saved us on that one. Thanks. Well, oh wait, that's in pickleball. like that change of pace.
It looked out.
Oh,
It
no.
was called out.
Yeah. So interestingly in this game, I think the call there came from our line judge. Whereas in the indoor game, we're used to a call being made entirely by the ref, and the line judges just wait to be asked, right? Here, if a line judge sees a ball out, they immediately make the call, and they don't have to use an appeal.
Great shot. That's a lot of.
That's well done.
4 serving 7.
All right,
3-7.
All right, so they're getting back into this.
That's too good.
I mean, that's a tough serve, and Janelle just buries it. We're doing some ball retrieval here.
And just the error from Laime going for a little too much.
Flies it, yeah.
Too
Jeez.
good.
I mean, Brenda's standing right there, and she's still able to put that ball away. How do you defend against that? It's almost like you got to try to play keep away from Tisinger-Ledkins. No.
Nice job. Good effort from Laime to scurry forward and keep that ball alive. Solis rewards her for her efforts. 8 serving 3, game 2.
Nope.
And there's the, I'm just going to hit it hard, hard, hard.
Yeah, a little bit.
As opposed to necessarily playing the smarter shot.
Yeah, a little bit. I think the shot there, and he might not have been able to execute it because he was falling off the court. You know, but Greg's on the ground. You hit it right back at the guy on the ground.
There's a little apology from Laime. She hit the front wall. It wasn't what she was intending on that shot.
Never apologize, Laime. Never apologize. Ooh.
It was in. It was in. Wow. That's a tough shot. Reverse backhand pinch winner from Zelada.
Got off the ground, like flying through the air. I don't even think his feet were set. Good step up by Brenda.
And a point.
So, oh, I'm sorry. That's a key point there. Notice Brenda has to, if you're going to play front to back, as soon as you see that ball, you got to move. You got to be on the move because you're already out of position being that far back.
Oh, Zelada. I think he just got caught. He didn't know where to take it, leave it, let his partner have that, and he just got it all wrong, half out.
Nice shot. That's a nice little three-shot rally. Serve, return, kill. And when you're playing side by side and Mauricio's up there, you can do that. The way to counter it, which you see a lot of from these outdoor specialists, is to hit it high and force them to track back to hit that defensive shot. I think we just lost the ball underneath the bleachers.
No, it looks like we have a timeout on the court. We'll take a quick timeout ourselves. It's getting interesting, everybody. It's 6 serving 9. We're back, everybody. We're here in Las Vegas, Nevada for the 3 wall ball championships. My name's Tim Backers, joined by Todd Boss for this mixed pro semifinal. Coming up after this will be another semifinal. The winner will take on the winner of that one, and I think favorites will be the defending champions, the De La Rosas, but they sure do put on a show. Be sure to come here for it. putting on a show is Solis with an ace serve. High Z serve.
Yeah.
Flies right. Laime unable to retrieve.
Yeah, I mean, Laime knew where it was going. It was just too tall for her. It bounced over. That's exactly what he wanted out of that serve, and he's not happy with the execution on that shot. Nope, hold on, he's trying to get back up into position. Jeez. Her hands are so good.
Tisinger-Ledkins serving 11-6.
I mean, that was not a bad serve. That was not a bad return from Brenda, and Tisinger-Ledkins just buries it.
What a shot.
Did that catch it? Yeah,
I
it
think
did.
so. What a shot.
Hey, you don't always have to hit it hard.
Just a reminder, coming up, we got an extra match scheduled for 6:40 p.m. Pacific time. Ooh, Tisinger-Ledkins with another point. You want to watch this. It's the final of the men's pro paddleball. Fernandez and Ko, many regard him at Ko as the greatest paddleball player ever, taking on De La Rosa and Beltran. I'd put Beltran up there with Ko. Beltran just doesn't live paddleball. He lives racquetball.
Yeah.
You got to watch that. It's going to be quite a final.
I saw some of the semi, and I saw De La Rosa trying to play paddleball like racquetball. And I saw Beltran telling him to stop swinging so hard.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that'll be a fun one.
All right, here we go. 14-6. Tisinger-Ledkins looking to put this ball away. Advance to the final tomorrow.
Great get.
And what great skill from Tisinger-Ledkins and Solis. Played really well together. You saw their outdoor experience. They used it to their advantage. Zelada, Laime didn't do bad, just a few too many unforced errors.
No, a lot of smart shots, a lot of opportunistic putaways by especially Tisinger-Ledkins. It's almost as if when the ball gets into her kill zone, it's a kill shot, and a lot of times it wasn't necessarily the case for the Bolivians as they came out here to play.
Well, that's it for now. Of course, we're coming up with another match. It's going to be the other semifinal, so we hope you stick with us for that. We'll see who is going to take on Solis and Tisinger-Ledkins in just a few minutes once players have warmed up.